have I ever told you about my famous theory that Jesus Christ was a schizophrenic who thought God was talking to him, but in reality it was just the voices inside of his head?
They would have.
I just fucking killed. I just killed religion for everyone. You're welcome.
Stop posting about I'm tired of seeing it! My friends on TikTok send me on Discord, it's fucking
You see Big Bird in black and white stepping out of the stepping out of a
in like a spacesuit, but it's not like an actual spacesuit. It's a spacesuit that's like also a Big Bird costume.
It's like it's got like the helmet, but like a beak sticking off of it. So it's like, how the fuck does he see it?
No, it's like just like a really shitty costume. It's like a spacesuit and the helmet's in the middle of his neck and the head just comes off the top of it.
Dude, I'm gonna be taking this like high stake. Dude, I'm gonna be taking the high stakes test, and I'm just thinking about, what if Big Bird says the N-word
on the moon? There's also on reverse where he gets on the moon, says the N-word, and then
you just
no. Here it is. There is an alternate universe where he gets on the moon, says the N-word, and then injects heroin into himself.
Imagine the audio recordings are just fucking. He's like, one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind.
No. He's like, Houston, we have contact, and he gets out of the spaceship, and then all you hear from the comms is
just a fucking massive shit.
Like, broadcasted live to everyone in America.
It's like, Houston, we have a problem.
Houston, we have a problem. They're on the moon. it's the 60s, bro. People are so racist.
So the Southerners were right. So the South was right.
So
the South was right.
You know, getting even more into it, there is an alternate universe where the South won the Civil War, and everyone is racist to this day. Everyone is racist to this fucking day.
There is a alternate universe where slavery is ethically right.
Well, that's just called the 1860s.
Did you know what's really fucked up?
With like the loops pulling and everything.
African Americans sold their people, bro. Like for real, they sold them.
Egyptians sold their people into slavery.
Yeah, like the Africans
sold the Hebrews into slavery as well.
That's kind of fucked.
People in Africa were enslaving their own people to begin with.
Well, some dudes saw it as a necessity.
Slavery is not based off race. It was just going somewhere and seeing people that are like unadvanced and not as advanced as someone else's colony and being like,
so we
can exploit these people. Yeah, we can exploit the fuck out of these people because we have much more advanced technology and are much smarter than them. So let's just exploit the shit out of them. Do y'all know the Amazon forest is man-made? So there used to be a civilization.
This sounds like a fucking conspiracy theory, and I don't want to get into it.
No, it's not.
Have I ever told you about my famous theory that Jesus Christ was a schizophrenic who thought God was talking to him, but in reality it was just the voices inside of his head?
They would have.
I just fucking killed. I just killed religion for everyone. You're welcome.
Well then.
Okay, but you can say that about anybody that wrote any religion. You could say Muhammad was schizophrenic.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. Like religion is literally just schizophrenia. Religion is a way to make people answer to a divine power and to make them follow the rules, basically.
Religion is a way for someone to have meaning in life. That was the reason why religion was created in the first place.
I thought it was created to like control a population.
No, it's for meaning of life more
yes, but that's more so when you go into like the Catholic regime and like the Pope and stuff. Reason religion exists in the first
some
place.
people genuinely believe there's a God, and they always have, and they don't like have it to be controlled. But like Christianity specifically was used to control people.
Oh yeah, 100%. Recording.
Huh?
Recording retards talking about alternate universes and the conspiracy theory that there was a civilization in the Amazon forest.
Yeah, my conspiracy that Jesus Christ was literally just a schizophrenic.
and that all religion was based off retards that had schizophrenia.
What if, man?
I mean, it's entirely possible. There's an alternate universe, so that's true. It could be this universe. We don't know.
There's an Azur Lane anime.
Oh, there's been an Azur Lane anime, bro.
Is it good? Probably not.
Definitely not.
It's
but there's definitely like almost nude girls, so like.
Yeah, there's a lot of women with huge breasts because it's basically what Azur Lane is. Like Senran Kagura, just girls with huge tits.
Senran Kagura is a form of art.
This fucking guy.
This fucking guy. I mean, technically everything's a form of fucking art. What do you want from me?
So is any doujin you've ever looked at or read or whatever.
You're saying that a girl getting
a doujin with a vor expansion I don't know, bullshit. That's art.
Whoever said that was
art expansion vor is art.
That is art. That came from the bottom of someone's heart.
Mark my words.
Dude, oh my god, that makes me think there's probably someone who has died in the middle of like drawing something like that.
No shot.
Someone
Dude,
died
imagine you fucking die and you're like one of those artists and your family finds you and you're just in the middle of drawing like you
That.
see the fucking somebody.
Oh no, bro.
And that's your fucking legacy once you're
That's
dead.
your legacy. They put that on your tombstone. He drew a chick with a dick.
Like,
Faux real.
Nobody even knew you drew dojins until you died in the middle of drawing one, and they find your body, and they're like,
Like,
"Holy
wow,
shit," and
they
they just
drew-
find this rabbit hole. Before I say this, let me tell you what my physics teacher was. So, I had this Indian guy who had a PhD in nuclear physicism from a college in India. And on the before I tell you what
Wait,
the
hold
assignment
on,
was
hold
I
on.
had.
Before you continue, having a nuclear physics degree from India is the equivalent of
And he was
having...
he was a high school teacher.
It's the equivalent
as well.
of it's the equivalent of being a fucking architect in like
Yeah, let me
Africa.
continue. So, when we're going over material that's gonna be on the final, and he's giving us the study guide, he makes all the problems, and
Yeah,
there was
okay.
2 or 3 problems that he could not solve himself. And keep in mind, he has a
What do you mean?
PhD in nuclear physicism,
Man, this is
and
what
we
I was
look
saying.
up the answer to this problem to see if we can figure out form. And the man is using the entirely wrong formula for the problem.
That's what I'm saying.
And this guy is a high school teacher for physics with a PhD in nuclear physicism.
Bro,
And
like
he
I
can't
said,
solve a basic physics problem that he made himself. Let me go on to the assignment.
oh, go ahead.
He assigned us. Oh, sorry, I just want to finish this before you continue. He had assigned us an assignment one time. He had literally taken coloring pages out of a coloring book and handed them to us and told us to color them and bring it back in for a grade. This is junior year. I am like 16, 17. I can already drive. And I'm having a teacher assign me a fucking coloring page out of a coloring book to color for a grade.
Hey man, free grade. Woo!
I mean, yeah, but that was the worst teacher I'd ever had. Also, we had this project. I don't remember what it was, but the person I was with had already done it at another school, so we literally just used his same project and got 100 on it. And the teacher had no idea, because like we hadn't said anything to him about it. We made sure not to. It's like what everybody was like in class, like working on their project on the days that we were like instructed to have time for it. He'd always be like, "Why are you working a project?" We're like, "Oh, we got something done at home already. We're whatnot, blah blah blah." There was literally people that like experimented on like growing plants, and it was like the easiest thing you could ever do. And then there was this one girl that made like this fucking mechanism,
like
to, like open a door, some shit with like this circuit board they made, and I'm like, "Oh my god, you're doing way too much."
It's just cure cancer.
Cure cancer.
One of these.
The science project.
Basically, bro, that was basically like some of the kids doing too this project, bro. That was basically their objective. With some
Hello?
of the complicated bullshit they were doing.
Welcome to my science project. Today we will be curing cancer.
Curing cancer. Today we'll be creating the cure for AIDS.
You guys have now established the fact into my head that there's an alternate universe where Big Bird says the N-word on the moon. I hate you. I hate you.
That will never leave my head.
There is an alternate universe.
We're back to this. Oh, we're back to this. I love it.
Whenever I freak out with the test problem, I just think, man.
Bro, there is an alternate
Big
universe.
Bird is saying the N-word somewhere right now.